I'm here with LaKay Grace, and today we want to share her story and what God has done with her and her family here with the ministries at Abaana's Hope. LaKay Grace was born in 1982. Because her parents didn't have enough money, she wasn't able to attend school past 10 years old. She got married when she was 14 years old to her first husband and had 4 children. Unfortunately, her husband died in 2008 and left her as a single mom of 4 children. A few years later, she married a second man and had 2 more children. However, that man did not like the burden of caring for 6 children and left Grace again alone with her 6 children. One day, when hopelessness had overwhelmed her, she looked up and she saw a bird high in a tree in a nest. In that moment, she realized that that insignificant bird had a home while she did not. She desperately cried out to God, telling him her desire to one day hopefully have a home of her own. By God's providence, LaKay Grace ended up in the area of Abaana's Hope, and she took a job on our farm here. She started attending Livingstone's church, and in 2016, she became part of the Women's Refuge Center program, and her children became a part of our child development program here.
Praise Jesus. I thank God for this ministry so much. Before joining the Women Refuge Center, my life was almost hopeless. But through this program, I was able to work, save some money to buy land, have skill in piggery project, and become an independent single mother.
Grace was a faithful part of the Women's Refuge Center program. She worked diligently to save for the future of her and the future of her children. Through discipleship and Bible study at the Women's Refuge Center, she was able to grow in her knowledge and her relationship with Jesus as well. It's our heart's desire to see entire family units come to know Jesus. And through the programs here at Abaana's Hope, we've seen the way that those programs work together and have worked together in the life of Grace. In 2018, she graduated from the Women's Refuge Center program, and that was just one of the many changes we've seen God make in her life. Through the different ministry platforms here at Abaana's Hope, Grace's family has not only come to know Jesus and to grow in their relationship with Him, but they've also got the opportunity Grace didn't have, and that is to have an education for a better future. Upon graduating from the Women's Refuge Center program, Grace was able to purchase land just outside of Abaana's Hope. That is a huge accomplishment in a country where women have been oppressed for generations. We've seen Grace's life change from a life full of darkness and despair and hopelessness to a life full of love and forgiveness and hope she has found in Jesus Christ. Not only have we seen God transform the life of LaKay Grace, but we've also seen how He is working and moving in the life of her children as well. Mary, her oldest daughter, was a child in our child development program. She graduated in 2019 from Primary Teachers College here in Uganda.
I became a teacher because I like children. I like working with them. Child development program helped me to go through my education to become a teacher because I had no hope of education. Through CDP program, they helped me to pay my fees. The CDP staff and my mom, they helped me to pray with me to become a teacher, and they encouraged me to pick interest in teaching. I think God chose me to become a teacher to encourage other children in life, because my life was a tough life, and through having contact with those kids, I would tell them experience of my life, and they will never lose hope in life.
We were so excited to see Mary come back and get a job here at Livingstone's Christian School. To see a child in our program get the education they need and to come back and be able to invest in the children and the future generations of this area is really rewarding. Many of the students Mary teaches are part of our child development program, and the kids love her because of the compassion and the kindness she displays in the classroom. The sponsorship that Mary was under not only affected Mary's life, but it is now having an impact and spilling over into the lives of her students and even the entire community. Right now, one of Mary's younger brothers, Justin, is part of our child development program, and he is also attending Livingstone's Christian School. He is a star student and he does exceptionally well in school. He has been attending Livingstone's Christian School for 4 years.
My name is Lubakena Justin. I am 12 years old and I'm in P4. I was not getting enough learning, but I came in Livingstone Christian School. Now I'm getting more learning. My favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, so anyone who believes in him should not perish but have eternal life.
My children and I were able to grow in our relationship with Jesus. This has restored my hope. I would like to thank God also for all the staff and missionaries who have come alongside me and my children.
We see a comprehensive view of the work that is happening here at Abaana's Hope, with LaKay Grace graduating from the Women's Refuge Center, being able to purchase her own land for her future of her and her family, to her serving faithfully at church every Sunday. We see her oldest daughter, Mary, graduating from the Child Development Program, and we see how she's come back to the community and is a teacher here at our school. We see how Justin is excelling in school and how he has a bright future, and how their family as a whole are coming to know Jesus and growing in their knowledge of him. This family has a very promising future because of God. God is moving in the people here, and he is moving in the hearts of the people across the ocean in an effort to make his name known amongst the nations. God had a plan for Grace's family, a plan for prosperity and not for disaster, plans to give them a future and a hope, and all for the glory of God.
It's my prayers that God continue providing for this ministry such that other desperate single mothers like me may have the same opportunity I've got. May God bless you all.